Randy Canche at Patrick Daniel Law, and today I want to talk about 3 signs that you know you have a trustworthy attorney. Number 1, a good attorney is going to tell you all of the bad of your case and is going to tell you some of the good. They're never going to create false hope in your mind. When I sit down with clients, I always want them to know all the warts that there are to a case because I want them to be prepared. I don't want there to be any landmines. As well, you're going to tell them the good that's part of the case. You're going to tell them why you want to take the case because there's value there. I always equate it, I tell clients, when you start to date somebody, you want to say the older you get, the more experience you get. These are the things that I have that are bad of me. I snore, I'm impatient, blah, blah, blah. But also these are the things that are good. I'm loyal, I'm faithful, I'm honest. So I think it's really important as a lawyer when you enter into a relationship with a client that you tell them all the bad things that you see about the case so that they have no false expectations, but also the good so that they know there's a reason why you believe in their case. Number 2, you know that you have a trustworthy attorney when your attorney actually sits down with you and explains the law. I do this all the time. Every single day we get what are called intakes, and people will call and they're upset. They're upset that they believe someone has wronged them. But it's important for an attorney to explain that we don't just have liability, who maybe wronged you, but also what your damages are. Those 2 key components are so important to every single case. A good lawyer is going to explain so that you walk away from the conversation understanding, I know why he or she didn't take that case. Because even though I was wronged, I'm not damaged. I got a call a couple days ago from a gentleman that wanted to sue a large newspaper company here in Houston because he believed they defamed them. But we sat down and I explained to him that even though what they may have said was untrue, he didn't have any damages. In other words, he's not out anything from an economic or a non-economic perspective. And I think that he walked away from the conversation, although he was frustrated, and people tend to feel that way, like, I don't understand and the law is unfair. He at least could understand, and I showed him the math and he understood my analysis. And that I think is really important. Just like if somebody goes to a doctor and you want to understand not only where this comes from, but the various medications that maybe you can take to help cure it. Once you do that, then as a professional, I think that your clients or your patients appreciate it and they understand what the road ahead is going to look like. And reason number 3, when you know you found a trustworthy attorney, trust your gut. I think we innately as humans, all and through experience in our lifetime, tend to develop experience where we say, you know what, my gut is telling me I like this person, I don't like this person. I trust this person, I don't trust this person. Your antenna go off and they tell you right away whether you feel like this person's trustworthy. You can always tell if someone's interested and engaged in the conversation. You can tell if they aren't. You can tell if they're lying to you if you aren't. These are skills that we acquire regardless of whether you're a lawyer or not. We just acquire as human beings. Trust your gut every time. If you feel like your lawyer cares about you, they're looking into your eyes, and they're listening to every single word you say, chances are that they're trustworthy. The latter is different, and you have every reason not to trust that lawyer. So always trust your gut.